Good morning, good evening. I want to apologize that I'm starting the training very late. I want to apologize for that. Good evening, everyone. I want to apologize for starting this presentation very late. I was resting and I just slept off. I just woke up now. I want to apologize for that. Good evening. Good evening. How was our weekend? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let me share my. If you are hearing my voice, you can signify in the message my voice. Thank you. Thank you.
Estari Balusi.
Let me share. And, okay. 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 If you are seeing my screen, please let me know if you are seeing my screen, please. If you are seeing my screen, just say yes. You are seeing my screen. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I want to first apologize for starting the Zoom very late. I want to go straight to this presentation tonight. I've been doing crypto spot trading for about 2 years now, and for some of us that might be joining this Zoom for the first time, there are two apps that you need to do spot trading, crypto spot trading, because I believe some of us might be new that have not engaged in crypto spot trading before. So you will need two apps. You need three apps. One is Binance. Binance is an exchange, a crypto exchange that you must have. You must have Binance and it must be verified. It must be verified. So it must be verified. You can see my own Binance here. You can see that it's verified. You can actually do spot trading directly on Binance. But one of the disadvantages of doing crypto spot trading directly on Binance is because of it doesn't give you the opportunity to do what we call dollar cost average. Because if you put all your fund once in spot trading, let's say you put, I want to engage in spot trading, you want to make like $100, and if the market goes down trend, you can trap your $100 for a long time. But with a bot called RoyalQ, you can set up your parameters in such a way that the bot will be buying gradually as the market goes up, as the market goes down, and make money for you. And there's an app that I've been using for about 2 years now called RoyalQ. RoyalQ is an app that I've been using for about 2 years now. And your capital is not going to be in the bot, but will be inside your Binance. You just have to connect your Binance to RoyalQ. Now, when most of us started RoyalQ about 2 years ago, most of us were having the issue of not really knowing how to actually engage in crypto spot trading. One of the foundations of crypto spot trading or trading generally as a whole is for you to learn what we call technical analysis. Technical analysis. And technical analysis by using an app called TradingView. So some of us that might always see me in the group, always posting signals in the group. I was not like that before. I didn't really understand technical analysis. I'm just going to give an overview of how to do technical analysis, but I might not finish today. But I just want to give an overview how possible it is for you to make $5 to $10 per day. Number one, it depends on your capital. It depends on your capital. Let's say that's why I said if you want to make like $5 to $10 per day, you need to have, number one, at least let's say like $100. Let's say $200. Let's say you have a capital of $200 in your Binance, and for you to be able to make $10 per day, that means you need to target at least 2.5% of $100. So if you can target a trade where you can get 2.5% of $100 that day, for one of the, if you enter a trade, a coin, and you put all your whole $100 into that trade, that coin, and you are able to get a price range of 2.5% that day, you make 2.5% of $100, and it will add to your initial equity, your capital in Binance. Let's say you want to have a strategy of just 2 coins per day. Then I just want to look for 2 coins every day, and I want to target at least 2.5% profit of $100 every day. Just focus on 2 coins. That's a strategy. 2 coins. So if you can get 2.5% of $100 for 1 coin, another coin you can get like 2.5, then that means in a day, on $200, you might have made about 2.5% of $200. You have made $5. So if this is achievable daily, that means within 30 days, if 30 days you will have made how much? That's about $150 in a month. Now, the 2.5% daily is dependent on the market. It depends on the coin that you enter that will determine that. That's why sometimes some people see me show my trade profit, and someone has even complained before in my office that he was always discouraged when he's seeing something like $0.29, he's seeing $0.1. It depends on the capital that you put into the trade that will determine how much you make. Now, I've given us the foundation of what do you want to be making daily, and this is only obtainable if you can be able to identify coins, because RoyalQ is not a bot where you leave it. It's not the one that will pick coin for you, so don't have that mindset. It's not a bot that will pick the coin for you. You are the one that will pick a coin, identify the coin, then set the trade, then leave the settings for the RoyalQ app to be able to sell in profit. It does not ever sell at loss. So now, if you look at my, I just want to today is just a foundational an overview of how I studied my trade before I entered in trade, so that I don't enter into floating loss. I don't enter into floating loss. So you will see that on my trading view, so you must have this app. You must go to Play Store. Go to Play Store and search for Trading View. It's an app that most professional traders can see. Trading View that most professional traders uses to analyze and do technical analysis for their trade. So you have to have that app. So the moment you get that app, you need to first create what we call a watch list. And how do you create a watch list? On the app, you go to where they wrote watch lists like this, or click add list. Then you give a list a name, give it a name, then you click create. Then you begin to add all the coins one by one. You can see I've already added one here before. And I use where I added most of the coins on RoyalQ. If you go to RoyalQ, you see, RoyalQ has been updated now. All the features has really changed. So if you go to RoyalQ, what I did was that I was adding the coins one by one on my watch list on Trading View. So after I've added all the coins one by one as a watch list, so that I can easily be able to pick any coin that I want to study. So when I do that, the next thing that after I've added all the watch lists, there are some other settings which I might not be going there tonight. Please, when you are joining, please mute your phone, please. So let me continue. So another training, I will look for somebody that have not set up his or her trading view before, to show us how to set up your trading view. Set up your trading view from the scratch. That will not be tonight. I will announce another day where I will do that practical demonstration on how to set up your trading view. So after you have been able to set up the watch list, then the next thing is you need to do some settings, which I will not do tonight. Maybe another day I will do that. You need to do those settings of your time zone, because everybody that use trading view from different time zones all over the world. You can't be using the time zone of America, of UK, of Dubai. You might not get the right analysis, because time zone differs when you're using the trading view. So when you've done that, there are about 3 indicators. There are several indicators that you can use to do your analysis, several that I've studied. And you must also learn how to do what we call, learn how to identify downtrend, learn how to get the support and resistance of a chart. So now, the next thing you do when you enter your trading view, the mark here, up here, let me use annotation. There is a mark up here, this mark here. You click it if you want to arrange. If you want to arrange the, if you want to arrange, if you want to arrange all the coins according to how negative they are and how positive they are, because some of these coins are already pumping. You can see like TRS USDT is already doing 0.82%. Sun USDT is already doing 1.83%. That means those coins is already going up, already pumping. So you need to first arrange by clicking uh, that symbol, then go to sort by change percent. It will now arrange all the coins according to how they are already pumping. You can see the number one coin that is pumping here is Dash, followed by a Mana USDT. Dash is already doing 13.69%. Mana is already doing 12.14%. So when you want to enter any coin, the first rule is that never enter a coin that is already pumping. Let us enter the chart of that coin. Let me show us the full chart. You can see that this coin, you can see this coin has already pumped. You can see this coin has already pumped. So you should never enter this kind of coin. You can see that the coin already has 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 candles. The coin is already up. So you don't enter the coin when the coin has gone up. So this is a no. And you can see that I have about 3 indicators that I'm using here. One is called Elliott wave. Let me learn how to use this annotation, but I don't know how to use this annotation. One is called Elliott wave. This one is called Elliott wave. So all this wave you are seeing, it has meaning. So when I see this, you can see the wave is showing that from it already reach its resistance up here. So the next thing for this coin to do is to come down. And this indicator we are seeing here is an indicator called stock RSI. And there's another one down here that is called volume analysis. I will be explaining it one by one later. So I don't want to rush. So let me clear this. So let me go to another coin. Let me go to watch list. I don't know how to clear this. So watch list. Now, don't enter a coin that has already gone up. So what should you now do? You would not click that. You click the annotation up here again. Let me change the color. Okay. You click this sign again. You click it to arrange the coin again. Sort by change percent so that the trading view will not arrange the coins from the coin that is yet to come up. Can see that arrange it from red. You can see these ones are red. So like this T
30 minutes.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Lumo. I didn't know nobody is hearing me. Oh. Sorry for that. I didn't know that people are not hearing me. I hope you are seeing my screen again. No.
We have not been hearing for past 10 minutes. So.
Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know because the network was just pushing me out before I could be able to recover. Sorry, I will recap. I'll recap. Sorry about that. I hope you are seeing my screen. Hello. I hope you are seeing my screen. Okay. Okay, we can see now. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just talking to myself. So let me revert. Let me just go back. Okay. This is what I was saying before. I was saying that see, we can't avoid not learning how to do technical analysis in crypto trading. You can't do without it. Because if you don't learn how to do technical analysis in crypto trading, you just be entering the market blindly. Hello? We can't enter crypto trading blindly. It's better you study the market. Sometimes when I'm in the RoyalQ group, I always tell people that stay away from the markets. Because anytime the market is going up, anytime Bitcoin is going up, Bitcoin is the mother of all coins. The moment Bitcoin is pumping, the moment Bitcoin is doing its bull run, it will drag along all the coins in the market, all the alternate coins. You see that the moment Bitcoin is moving, all the coins in the market will also be pumping. The moment Bitcoin crash goes down in value, going downtrend, all that coins will also go downtrend. So you don't enter the market anytime, anyhow. You need to first view the entire market. That's why you see I have my watch list here. Listen to this year, I told myself, I don't want to trade alternate coins again because alternate coins have dealt with me sometimes. But the moment you enter alternate coins, when the market is manipulated, when the trade is manipulated, it can trap your capital down for weeks, for months. So I decided that this year, I want to focus only on the top 10 layer 1 blockchain coins. Because why? Because top 10 to top 20 layer 1 blockchain coins, they have high market capitalization. Like Bitcoin can see. You can see this was the one I was using before. So these are the one I was doing before. And most of these coins are alternate coins. They are alternate coins. They are not even coins, they are tokens because they are built on other blockchains, like built on BNB. Some coins are built on Polygon, on Phantom network, so on Ethereum network. So sometimes if they don't have good market capitalization, they don't have good liquidity, they can easily be manipulated. They might crash down. Like a coin I entered last year, MDX. The coin is very volatile, but when the coin started going down, it held my coin for a very long time. So I told myself this year, before I can even enter any other alternative coin, apart from all these top 10 coins, but all these coins you are seeing that I've listed here, they are layer 1 blockchain coins. They are not tokens. They are layer 1, top 10, top 20 coins. If you enter them rightly at the right time, you can easily come out from the trade. It won't hang your money. Your money will not be trapped. That's why I say this year, I'm focusing on these top 20 coins. When I don't see any sign to enter any of these coins, I won't go. I won't enter. I'll rather wait until I see a coin. But once in a while, if I really want to enter a trade for the day, I'll just go to my other RoyalQ watch list, change my sources by change, the most negative, and I will study the coins and enter it. So let me change it again. I will enter it. So I was telling us about T-Fuel because it's the most negative now. And I see that it has potential. You click full chart, it has potential because it's already on a downward trend. You can see it's already on a downward trend. So now, if I want to enter this coin, I would first check. You can see all the the chart. So let me just summarize. Let me just give us a basic understanding of how to read chart. Let me look for a coin that I've not drawn on at all, but that coin I've already drawn on it. Let me look at this coin. Okay. Because I always draw charts on this coin. Okay, now there are 3 rules. Okay, I've already drawn on this coin too. Because you can see that all this my projection. You can see this arrow I wrote up that goes up. That was the price range. You can see that this coin has reached that where I projected that it will reach. See here, I project that this coin will enter. I'm coming. Let me clear. Okay. I project that this coin will reach this value here, and it reach that value after some days. After that time, it went down, it went up, it went down, then it still come up again because I have already identified the resistance before, that the coin has reached that price before. So there is tendency that it will reach that price again. So that's why that projection really played out. So the 3 rules. So let me go to the basic now. The 3 rules before you enter any coin is number 1, identify a downward trend. So let me look for a coin that I've not put anything in it. This is a potential coin. Okay, I'm already inside this coin already. I'm already inside this coin. This coin will do well. Let me look for a coin that I've never done analysis on before. Okay. Okay, I just want to show us. Okay. Okay, now this one I've even analyzed this coin before. So I want a coin I've not analyzed before. Okay. Let me use this one. Now, the first rule when we want to enter a trade is number 1, we need to first identify a downward trend in any coin, the downward trend and the upward trend. It can't do without learning candles. It can't do without learning chart patterns in crypto. Because this is the same principle that even forex traders uses to trade. The moment you can be able to learn how to read candles, how to read chart patterns, because chart patterns, candle movements always play out. They always repeat themselves over time. You must be able to identify and study candles. Now, in crypto, we have 2 basic type of candles. We have the red. I just want to simplify this training. We have what we call the red candle and the green candle. Anywhere you see a candle that is red for each time frame, because I'm using, if you look down where they wrote EOS USDT down, just go down. You see that I'm using the 4-hour time frame. I prefer using 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame, but my favorite is 4-hour time frame. That means in each candle, when I'm using the 4-hour time frame, each candle in 4-hour time frame means that each candle has a trade activity of 4 hours. 4 hours. Each candle you are seeing here, each candle in this chart has a 4-hour trading activity. And if I change it from here, I change it to 1 hour, chart pattern will change. So each candle in this chart has 1 hour trading activity. In each candle that we are seeing here, in each candle, it has a volume of transaction. And anytime you see a candle showing green, showing red in each candle, it shows, let me go back to my 4-hour time frame. It shows that the green candle symbolizes that in this candle, the buyers are more than the sellers. So the moment this candle ended, the buyers in that candle got the upper hand before it closed. So each candle, when it has another candle that is red, it shows that candle, the sellers are much more than the buyers. And when the candle ended, before another candle formed, the sellers were the one that got the upper hand. So when you see any candle that is red, it shows that there are more. So that's why when you see any candle showing red, and it's going down, like this time frame now, like this chart pattern. Let me use this application. Like this chart pattern here, you will see that coming. Let me clear. You can see from here up is in as an upward trend, and it means that there are more buyers taking charge of the market. And each of this candle, this one is 4 hour, 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 this one is 4. That means this trade took about, how many days? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 28 hours trade. In 28 hours, the buyers took over the market for about 28 hours before the market now was taken over by the sellers and the market started going down, the red candle. So that's the meaning of the red and green candle. So anytime you want to engage in any trade on crypto, when you're reading the charts, since the moment you've understood what the candles means generally, then you decide when to enter. Then how do you now enter? That's the question we should ask. How do you enter? You know, I said before that when the charts shows is going uptrend, is going uptrend. Let me go back. Is going uptrend. I mean EOS. I think I mean EOS. EOS. I think I was in EOS before. Okay, I've seen it. EOS. Okay. Okay. So how do you now enter the market? Number one, the rule is this. Enter the market when there's a downward trend. Now, from here, coming. From here, change the color to yellow. Don't know where. Okay. From here, clear. From here, you can see the market was going up from here. It got here. Then the market was resisted here and it started going down. So when the market now came down, it now came down to this last candle. So anytime you want to enter into any trade, you need to first identify a downward trend. This is a downward trend. Then at the last candle, then you will now decide, okay, this chart has already gone down. Then the moment it goes down, it must go up. Look at this one too. It went down, it went up. Let me go back. Undo, clear. Let's go back again. Charts always follow they always follow pattern. You can see this one too. This chart from here, you can see the market started from here. From here, when it got up here, it started coming down. It was trying to stabilize there. It came down again. Then it started coming up again from here up. So when I want to enter any market, those are the first two things I study. I study the chart. Is it uptrend? Is it downtrend? So from here to here, the market is on a downward trend. So I will now look from here. Let's say this one has not already formed. Let's say this chart has already formed. I will now look from here. I will now wait for a green candle to form. If another green candle forms, that's an indication for me to enter the market. So the first rule before you enter any coin is first identify a downward trend before you enter any coin. Don't ever enter a coin that's already showing green. Like, oh, this coin is showing green. I can never enter this coin. I can't enter it. So that's the number one rule. The second rule is this. You need to learn how to study what we call, you see down here, there's another indicator that I use here. This indicator is called, I'm coming. This indicator is called It's called, you can say it's called stock RSI. It's called stock RSI. It's called stock RSI. Let me clear. It's called stock RSI. So this stock RSI helps you to, after you've been able to identify a downward trend in any chart that you want to, any coin you want to enter, then the next indicator that I use that is working for me is what we call the stock RSI. The stock RSI is an indicator that helps you to know when to enter the market after you have already identified a downward trend. After you've been able to identify a downward trend, it tells you when to enter the market. So what do I study in this stock RSI? The stock RSI has 3 levels: number 1, number 2, number 3. The broken line up here is what we call the overbought region, and the one here is what we call the oversold region. The line here is the oversold region, and this way is the overbought region. What's the meaning of that? It shows that the moment all these two graphs you are seeing, the moment the graph is showing is around here, that means the market is already oversold, that coin is already oversold, that the next thing for it is to start going up. The moment the graph is around this region, it shows that the coin is already overbought. That means the buyers have already gotten to the point of sellers will not take over. So when you see the chart around here, don't ever dare to enter. But the next thing is that the market will start going down. So this region is the overbought region, and this is the oversold region. So that's the way it's been set up. So another day I'll teach us, look for someone to help to share a screen to guide on how to set up. So that's the first indicator I use before I enter any coin. Don't worry, I'll also clarify first. Then the second indicator I use is called
which program is that? Okay.
Oh wow. Let me close this one. Let me move forward. So the next indicator is volume analysis. Volume analysis is an indicator that shows whether the particular candle that you want to enter is the right time to enter it. You can see that below here, because all this candle that you are seeing in the charts, when you draw a vertical line in between it and it touches the volume analysis, you can see the volume analysis is the one that is down here. This one. This is a volume analysis indicator. The indicator works for when to enter a market, a trade, depending on where the coin, the candle is positioned. You can see here we have different colors, different colors. One is showing red, one is showing yellow, and one is showing green. Now the rule is this: anytime one of the candle is showing blue, you must not enter the trade. But when it's showing green, it's showing yellow, it's showing red, you can enter the market. Now let me draw a vertical line. Let me draw a vertical line to show us that this works. So when I want to enter a trade, I combine the stock RSI indicator, the volume analysis indicator together after I first identified a downward trend. Like here, if I draw I've already picked up the vertical line. Now you can see that this red candle that came down here until it got here to the last red candle, I want to draw a vertical line there. I've already drawn the vertical line. You can see that if you've already identified this, I'm coming. You identify this. I'm coming. You identify this downward trend. You now saw that this is the last candle as at the time you saw the charts. Now, if you now draw a vertical line in between down, down, you see that the chart on the stock RSI is already down. It shows that this market is on the oversold region. That's all this candle that is going down. People are selling the coin until it got to the last candle. So the chart here, there are two charts that are here. When these two charts is below here on the stock RSI, it shows that this coin is already at the oversold. So this market, this coin, I can enter. Then when I see that this candle that is here is either green, yellow, or red, it's a good to go for me. That's why anytime I see this kind of charts, I know that, wow, number one, the trade is already on downward trend. Number one, it's a confirmation. Secondly, the chart here is on the oversold region. Number two, indication. Then number three, one of the candle here is either green, yellow, or red. Even if the candle is even blue here, I will still enter, because this chart here show me that the market is already at the oversold region. The next thing is for you that the buyer will take over. Can I see that from this vertical line I drew up, you can see the market started going up. You can see the graph also started going up from here up. So these are the indicators I use to enter markets. Now, another tool that I use to now know, okay, if I want to enter this market, how do I calculate my percentage profit? How do I do that? What we do is this. You will pick this tool that is down here. There's a tool down here. I'll click the plus sign. I'll click my drawings. This is another tool that I pick. I'll click this price range tool, and I will now put it on. I'm coming. Let me remove this tool. Let me remove this. Let me draw it very well. So how do I determine how much profit do I take from this market? Now, this is what I will do. You will see that the market from here, the chart from here, the market from here started coming down from here, and it went down here. So the rule is this. Here was the resistance, the highest point the trade reached before it started going down. So there is tendency that the trade will still go back up. You can see that the candle still reached that level it was before. It went higher again. So I will first determine the highest value the trade reached before it started going down. So I'll draw my resistance line there to draw my price range. So what will I do? I will now go to, let me clear this. I will go to this plus sign that is here, this plus sign, pick what we call the price range. The price range. I will now put it on the last candle. I will tap it. Then I will now draw the tool up to the last candle that the market reached. You saw it started coming. I can see that in this trade, you can take about 6.82% profit. That's the meaning. You can take what we call, you can take about 6.82% profit. So let's say you enter the trade with, like, let's say about you enter the trade with $150. You enter the trade with $50. I'm coming. Let me clear this. Okay, stop. Okay. You enter the trade with $50. Let's say you even decide I want to just make 55%. You enter with $50. Even if you make 5% or $50, you make $2.5 profit. Let's say you enter the market, the trade with $100. $100, you make $5 profit. If you enter the trade with $200, you can make $10. So that's why it's very, very important to first learn out. That's why you can see that I'm spending most of my time in explaining how to read charts, how to draw, how to use the stock RSI tool, how to use the volume analysis tool, how to identify downtrend. That one is more important than just going straight to the amount of profit you can make. Even there are some trade that you can enter, you can make as high as 30%. Yes, it's possible, even 20%, depending on how you study, you've done your technical analysis. So making $10 per day is very, very achievable, but you need to first learn the skill. Most time when I identify that I can make about 6.8% in that trade, sometimes you can see that if you look at this trade, that this trade reached that value, that highest point before it started going down again. If I draw it, I'm coming. If I draw the chart, you can see it even went higher. It went higher from the initial place that I drew the resistance level. The pattern always follow. It always repeats itself. It always follows. So those are the two indicators I use to enter trade. So before I continue, I don't want to talk too much because I know this is technical analysis. Not everybody understand technical analysis. So before I go, let me entertain questions from people so that I know whether what I'm training all this while people are understanding. Before I go to the next session. So for the people that are joining us for the first time, so please ask your question because I know this technical analysis might not have learned it before. After now, I'll give us videos that we can watch, one video per time, to be able to learn how to do technical analysis before I continue. So any question before I go ahead? If you want to ask question, you want to be clarified in what I've been saying so far, please ask your question before I go ahead. If you want to ask a question, you can just raise up your hand. Okay, nobody is asking a question. Maybe all of us understand what I'm saying. Okay, now I've dwelled more on what I'm doing tonight is more of overview. In the next presentation, I will now start from the scratch, how to set up all this indicator to be able to learn and study the market before you enter it. Now, the next thing to do is after you've been able to identify a coin that is already down and you've been able to identify a downward trend and you'll be able to determine your price range, the profit you can make, then that's when you can now go to the RoyalQ. So this is the RoyalQ. So let's say, I think that's a coin I entered. Let me check that coin I entered this evening. I think I entered JST. Okay, this is the coin I entered this evening. The coin, I think the coin is already even pumping. Okay. This coin, I entered this coin. I've already done my analysis on this coin. This coin can do about 6.9%, even 4. It can do 4% to 6.9. This is a signal I sent to the group. It can do about 6.9%. There are 3 indications that is giving me confidence in this trade I just entered. When I set up my life, I'll just go sleep because I know I'm entering the right time. This trade, I just entered this trade this evening. There are 3 things that I've studied before I entered this trade. Number 1, that's where I enter. And if you look at the candle down, if you look at the stock RSI down, you can see that the chart is already down. It's already at the oversold region. That's the indication. Anytime the graph it has come down like this, it's at the bottom section of this indicator. The next thing for it is to go up. So when it's going up, the trade will be going up. That's why if you look at the former charts, if you go back, you see that it always play out. Okay, let me show us, let me confirm something for us. See, if you look at here, if I go back, if you check, I'm coming, let me go back. If you check from here, I'm coming, if you check from here, you can see that there's a candle here. This candle pumped, you can see that this candle went up. If you draw a vertical line from, let me draw a vertical line from here. Yeah, let me even draw it from here. If you draw a vertical line from that, the candle before this candle, or this big candle, if I draw a vertical line there, here from this candle here, if you draw it down, 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 you will see that the chart was around the oversold region here, and it started going up. So when it started going up, the candle started going up. The profit that will have made there will be like 5%. So if you can be able to know this skill, there's no way you'll be able to understand this skill. You'll not be making daily profits in crypto. There's no way. Because if you check the chart pattern from back, it always play out, always. It is a rule. Another thing that I saw in this chart, apart from the stock RSI indicator and volume analysis, is that there's another indicator I use. This is the indicator I use. It's called, I think it's called Elliott waves. If I want to explain this Elliott wave, it will be another training entirely, because I've understood how to study it. This Elliott waves gave me an indication. Let me clear this. It's giving me an indication that this market is going to go up. I'm coming. Oh. It's showing me an indication. Okay, let me stop. If I go back, it showed me an indication here that is going to go. We can see the line on the Elliott wave here is showing up. I think 1, 2, 3. It's showing that the market is going to go up. And from here, it's already down. It's showing that it's go up. So with this indication, if the market is not manipulated, it usually go up. So this indicator Elliott wave, stock RSI, and when I combine the three, I'm always good to go to enter any market. It shows that this market is going to go up. So when I enter the trade, I'll go and sleep because I know the market will give me profit. So the moment you'll be able to identify the price that you want to enter, then you now go to RoyalQ. When you go to RoyalQ, is the board that I've been using since 2021 to do my trade. You know, when I first started 2021, most of us I just enter. We don't even know all this technical analysis. We don't know it. All this identifying resistance, identifying support, reading chart, reading candle. We don't even know it. We just have a general rule that when the coin is down, you enter. When the coin is up, don't enter. Even when the coin is down, if you don't do technical analysis and use some tools that I'm already showing us, sometimes you can enter a coin and it will go down more. And if the coin is going to go down more, TradingView will be able to tell you how much deep the coin will go. So when I've already identified the coin I want to enter, then I will now come on RoyalQ. I will now search for the coin. You go here, search for the coin, click on JST. You can see I've already entered that coin. Then you click create. RoyalQ is now updated so that you can even read charts on the app. Let me look for another coin. I've already entered that coin. Let me look for another coin. I think that EOS. Let me look for another coin. Okay, let me look at this T4 to explain. Let me look at this T4 because it has potential. But there's another thing that will not make me to enter this coin because the earlier waves show that it might go down more. So let me just, for example, let me say I want to enter this coin. The current price of this coin, if you check up, is 0.0560. So what will I do? I will go back to RoyalQ. I will search for the coin T fuel. I'll click it. Then I'll click confirm. You can see the value is showing up here 0.0561. It's almost the same value we are seeing here on trading view. So if I've already determined how much profit I want to take from the coin, let me check the profit. If I want to take my profit on this coin, let me do mine. Okay, I've already done my analysis that if the coin goes, wow, the coin can go as low as minus 21% if it goes down. But if it goes up to the next resistance here, let me check here. Let me draw my indication here. But horizontal line, the last highest price value it reached before it started going down. So I'll do that. Then I've already drawn the lowest level the coin can go. That the coin can go as low as here. The last lowest value it went down to. If I draw another line there, that's the lowest, the support horizontal. I will just draw it. I will click it. Red. I use red for that. So that means the coin can. At the same time you're entering a trade, you must not always look the profit you can make. Always look down. The lowest level it can go. So from here, what is the profit I can take from here? I'll click drawings, click price range, and I will draw. Go up. Okay. So in this trade, I can make, because I don't always want to be too greedy. I can say I want to make as high as it has gone before. That's about 23%. But if the market goes down, it might delay you from making up. So it's better you take some small profits. So I can say if the coin even it can go as high as 6%. Because let me take 3%, 4%. So it can do 6%. So what will I do? After I've identified that, I will go back and say TIFU, I will create. I will now click Martingale strategy bots. I will now click create. So I will now go down where the roads. Feel free to create your own strategy, more flexibility. I'll click next. Then I will now go down to my trade settings. I already have previous videos on all this. So what will I do? I'll go to my trade settings now. My trade settings here. So I will decide that my first buy amount, how much I want to put in the trade. I'm decided I want to put $50. So sorry for that. So I'm at the time that I want to put my first buy amount to be $50. And I will now decide that my take profit, since I've identified I can make about 6%, where the road all position take profit ratio, I'll put 3% there. I will leave the rest. Then the margin call configuration, if the market start going down at and from the indication here, it shows that this coin can go as low as minus 21%. That's what that's my analysis. It can go as low as, you can see it here. It can go as low as minus 21%. That's what I drew here because that was the last support it has been before it came up. So that means I need to increase. I'm coming. I need to increase the margin calls here. That means the meaning of this margin call drop, that how much percentage will you want to allow the bot to buy more? That's the meaning of that margin call configuration. I already have videos that I've already explained this. So from here, I can now say save, confirm, and then from here, I will now click this strategy mode, confirm. I can now start my trade from here if I want to. So if I want to start the trade from here, I can now say create, but I don't want to enter this market because I don't like trading alternate coins. So that's how I enter any coin and make profit from it. I don't want to enter that coin because the one of the indicators showing that it might go down. So these are some of the other trades that I've done in the past that has made profit for me. You can see here 5.7% profit, 3.5% profit. It depends on the trade that I enter that will determine my profit. So let me just stop here tonight. This is just an overview of how you can decide how much you want to make from entry. So in the next training, I just did an overview. Today's training is an overview training. So in the next training, which I will let us to know, I will now start from the scratch on how to set up the trading view, how to set up the indicators, how to set up your trading, the time zone before you enter any market. And if you are one of my registered member in a RoyalQ group, if you don't want to pass through all this stress of analyzing, drawing, all this does not take my time. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be able to go and check my coins, then determine which coin I want to enter. If you don't want to go through this process, in my group, I will have done this analysis and I will send to the group. But if you check my group, a RoyalQ group, let me show you my RoyalQ group. I always do this analysis myself and I send it to. So you can just go in, take the coin, and make your profit. So I want to end today. So in the next training, I will now start from the scratch, one by one. So these are some of my projection that has worked out. And see deliver, sold, because I don't want to be depending on other people's signal again, because it's almost 2 years in this business. So any questions before we call it a day tonight? I know this training might be too technical, or at least we might have identified or learned one thing or the other tonight. We have already spent more time here. Okay, person is asking question.
Please, just one question. One question. Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Please, the only question I have now is those stock RSI and the volume indicator, where do we get them from?
From the trading view. From the trading view, view.
Okay, they came with the trading view. So once we download the trading view from
not that it came with the trading view, is all those indicators is in the trading view. You have to set it up. So that's why I say in the next training, I will pick one person to share his screen and I'll be guiding you so that we can learn. In the next training I'll be showing how you can set up your trading view. So before that presentation, I will tell us the next day we are doing that. I will let someone to share his or her screen. Then I will be guiding that person how to set up, and I'll be live streaming. But this training is being live streamed on my YouTube channel. That if you want to watch it over again, you see the. I hope it is going well, so that you can go and watch it. So the next training, I will be doing a one-on-one training for us. Somebody we must have downloaded this trading view, and will be learning. Because even this year, I want to be doing more of Zoom meetings. This month alone, one of my seminar that I've done this month alone, if I tell you how much I've spent, people will not even come. So I'll be spending more of my time. I will spend more of my time on Zoom from February. I want to save money. Please.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Not to do that again.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
I will tell us the next training. So the next training I will show us how to. You don't need to, because there are so many indicators to use on trading view. There are so many. So I have to just simplify. You don't need to use all that for we can make as high as 50% in crypto. It's not about the profit. It's not about how much you want to earn. Very important. So the next thing I would like to look at for that training on financial on how to use RoyalQ. RoyalQ is very good because your data is not in RoyalQ, it's in your balance exchange. So anyone have your questions?
Hello, can you hear me?
Mr. Isaac, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you for this wonderful training. My question is on the first hint that you gave us regarding how you pick your coin. Are you with me?
I'm listening, sir. I'm listening. I'm listening to
now,
you.
Now, you said to avoid, taking coins, to avoid picking coins that are open to manipulation, that you normally go for coins that are first layer blockchain coins, and the first 10 or first 20. Can you please expatiate more on this so that we can learn?
Okay. Anyway, I've been engaged in crypto trading for a very long time. I've been engaging a lot in it, and I have seen a lot of times where you enter a coin and the coin will go down as low as high as 30% or 20%, and it will hang your phone. And when that thing happens, most people will blame me. It's RoyalQ. It's RoyalQ that's trapped there. It's not RoyalQ. It's because you are the one that enter a coin. So I told myself this year, I don't want to be engaging in coins again, because alternate coins can easily be manipulated. So that's why I focus my attention on the top 10, top 20 coins. If I didn't get any coin to enter, I will not enter any coin for that day. That's why sometimes you see that in the group, I don't send any signal in the group until I get a coin. If you get a coin and you enter, that I'm sure that you get your profit. So how do you do that? You go to, I've already done video on this on my YouTube channel. What we do is this: we go to CoinMarketCap.
Okay.
CoinMarketCap is one of the tools app that you need as a crypto trader. So this CoinMarketCap arrange all coins according to their market capitalization. You can see number one, everyone's known is what? Is Bitcoin. Followed by Ethereum. USDT is a stable coin. Followed by BNB coin. USDC is a stable coin too. Followed by XRP. Those are top coins. Those coins have very high liquidity. They have very high volume transaction per day. So for them to go down, anytime they go down, they must come up again. If you enter very well. The one that follows XRP is ADA, then followed by Coin, followed by Mythic, followed by Solana, followed by DOT, followed by L2C, followed by Shiba Inu. Anyway, I didn't know why I didn't put Shiba Inu in my word list. Followed by Avax, followed by TRX, DAI is a stable coin, followed by Universe, followed by Atom, followed by Link, SMR, ETC. So if you can do like first 20 points, it's okay. So if you go and check my view, let me show you my view. You see that it's the top 10 coins. I've already arranged them here. Are you seeing it?
Okay.
Seeing it.
Yes,
so
yes.
So you can see that all the market is green now. That's not you can enter it. All market. Because if you check Bitcoin is already moving up.
Okay.
That's why it's dragging all the other Bitcoin is going up. And this indication show me, I can tell that Bitcoin will start going down. Just the way I just opened this chart now, Bitcoin will soon start going down. I've seen 3 indications here now from the Elliott waves. Are you seeing the Elliott waves? Are you not seeing
Yes,
it?
yes.
It shows that the market has reached its highest point. Bitcoin has reached its highest point here. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
That last candle with that big,
Yeah.
with that wick on top, you can see that the Elliott wave is going down. And if you check the stock RSI, the graph shows that it has reached the overbought region.
Okay.
Are you seeing the graph? Then you can see that Boom analysis shows that there is a lot of volume of transaction of buyers. This Bitcoin, by tomorrow you see it go down.
Okay.
People have told me. That's why now stay away from the market now. Stay away from the market. But Bitcoin, even if you want to analyze every other coin, it's always good to first go analyze Bitcoin. What is the movement of? So most people that does not know all these things, they go enter the don't no. All coins green now. Stay away from the market. Stay away.
Okay.
Market will go down again. So that's how I get my top 20 coins from market cap. So any other question?
Yeah, thank you, sir. You talk about. You said you have a video on this aspect. Please, can you share the link with us?
I'm coming. Let me go and check.
All right.
Okay, okay, I will send it. Someone is saying that thanks. Anytime you send signals, can one enter immediately? Or how do one enter? Okay, that's a very good question. Sometimes when you see a signal that I sent to the group, maybe I send it in the morning. That's why you still do your due diligence. So you can't just say that because I've sent a signal maybe around 6 a.m. and you're a very busy person, the time you see the signal, maybe around 1 in the afternoon, even I will tell you that you should not even enter that signal, because by that time the coin might have gone up, and if you go enter at that point, the market may be enter. If the market is still at the price that I entered, you can enter. That's why you still need to learn how to go and do your trading view, that the price that I say you should enter, is this very close to the price or far from the price, or the price has gone? Like this, if I send, like this one I send now, this signal, I said that the entry price is 13.088, and you should take 2.4%. If you, by the time you now woke up, or the time you saw the signal, if the value of the coin has gone to like 13.1, don't enter the coin. Wait for another day to enter the coin. Wait for the, so it's not every time you see the signal that you should enter. I think I've answered that question. I think I've done tonight. So I will announce the next training on how to set up your trading. That is the most important thing. It's not about RoyalQ trading view. Focus on technical analysis. The moment you know technical analysis in crypto, you will be making money from crypto daily, weekly. You are the one that will determine how much you want to make from crypto. You are the one that will determine. So I think if there's no other question, I think we'll come to the day. So thank you very much for attending tonight's training.
Please don't forget the link.
Okay.
The link.
Look for the link. Let me look for the link.
All right. Thank you.
Look for the YouTube, our book. Let me check from here. Top 10. Okay, RoyalQ 23 top 10 coins. Okay. So thank you very much for all of us that attended the training. So next time I'll be announcing when we'll be having another training. I'm saying so. Thank you, everyone. Good night and have a blessed week. Thank you, sir. Now to and it's good to